Okay, so this is our game, SWAT. To start off with, each player is meant to select what they want. You have 5 character slots that are going to be infiltrating a house that is currently under siege by a bunch of criminals that have hostages. You need to, for both, there are 2 players. They will select their people and what they want each one to carry. So for criminal 1, it currently has body armor and a submachine gun, and each one has their own range. The gun has its own ranges and damage, and the body armor and extras have their own abilities in themselves as well. This one, for instance, adds 2 hit points to criminal 1, so criminal 1 would have 6 instead of 4 hit points. So for the cops, they have more designated classes such as drones, snipers, assault, knockers, and shields. And they have, while having that, they have less abilities, less special abilities compared to the criminals, but they also have a bit more powerful units, and they're have an abundance of people they can choose from. They have to leave someone at the van in this case. So when you start, you want to select what each person is going to have. So for this case, if you want SWAT 1 to be Bomb Squad, you put that under the Bomb Squad, and then you make your team by doing as such. So for this one, they'd have no drone, and then you can apply the 3 abilities to any of your SWAT members. So 1 will have tear gas, 2 will have body armor, and 4 will have the beanbag rounds, each one having their own abilities. So it's the same. It works the same way for the criminals, and the criminals' objective is to hold out for 6 turns until the getaway chopper is there to pick them up and all their hostages. So the cops' ability, the cops' objective is to arrest and/or capture get all of the hostages out to the back to their start. Ready.
So this is midway through the game. Each player will start in their own spots. Cops will start here. Criminals will start here. Criminals will start. They will be given fortifications that they can fortify places of the map that can prevent police or their teammates from entering or exiting. So each team is given 15 steps. Each block is represented as 1 step. So for instance, the 15 steps can be distributed throughout the entire team, or it can be moved in with select the amount of people. It all depends on how the player wants to do it. When the cops and the criminals get into contact or into shooting range, they can begin a firefight, which a firefight takes place when they get in range. Like I said, they will roll 2 die together, and whoever wins the die roll will get 1 point. It's best 2 out of 3. Once the best 2 out of 3 is completed, the afflicted damage will be given to the loser, killing him or immobilizing him for that turn. When the criminal has it hostage and a cop approaches the hostage and the criminal, the cop must roll to see whether or not the hostage gets shot or separated. If they roll an even, the hostage and the criminal separate. If they roll an odd, then the hostage gets shot, possibly killed, or just tased, depending on the ability of the cop has. So when the criminal gets the hostage, they must get to their escape pad in order to win the game. They must have at least more than half, or at least half of the hostages to escape in order to win. The game can also end by having a certain amount of turns go by. Like for instance, once 30 turns are completed, the game is over, and whoever has the most troops standing or the most hostage captured or escaped, then they can possibly win. Criminals will start. They will get 15 steps, and they can start whenever they want.
All right. So sniper to this cop.
That's my bottom one.
If they're rolling to determine whether or not he dodges or gets hit, it's best 2 out of 3.
And I rolled a 1, so far he's in the lead right now. And I got hit. So, if you look at the class sheet right here, I got hit, and I have a health of 6.
Sniper rifle does damage of 3.
Okay, so I am down 3 points. So I'm down to 3. So 1 more shot, and that person has a chance to die.
And now I make my 15 moves,
Yes.
which can be distributed.
Throughout anyone with who hasn't been moved or shot yet.
1. I initiate a firefight.
Just keep picking on the same guy.
3.
That's Ted, all right? He has a family. He's gonna retire tomorrow.
Yeah, he is. He'll retire right now.
He's gonna retire.
He's retiring right
He's
now.
retired. Who'd you shoot at me with?
All right, so I shot at you with pistol. So that's 1 damage.
Yes, I'm still in the game.
Ah!
That's 2. Okay, Tim.
Oh wait, no, that's trip mine. That's trip mine.
Wait, what?
Sorry, that was my fault. That's trip mine, and that does 3 damage.
I wish death upon you.
So that was trip mine, yes.
Okay, so he's dead. He's gone. He's ascended. Continue your moves, please.
Okay. 2. And this guy, I initiate a firefight with.
You're just picking on all my cops, aren't you?
Make it interesting. Okay, so I lost that one. It's match.
Damn.
I won that match.
That's mine. It's color coded for a reason. I missed. You missed.
Alright, so I missed. He dodged my stuff.
And he's moved. He's shot with 3 different people, so he can only move these 2.
Yes, I can only move these 2. So this one has a hostage.
Yes.
So wherever I go, the hostage goes.
Yes. Because you're using them as a human shield. So honestly, they should be behind you. They should be in the opposite direction, but whatever.
Yeah, so they're in front of me. I'm using them as a shield.
Yes, they are used as a human shield. Okay.
This guy is my shield here. Good luck getting past that. Copper. Anyway, so I move this guy. 1, I turn to this, or I move him 2, sorry. I move him 2. And I shoot at this cop once more.
Just keep having fun. I swear. What did you do to these die?
Alright, so 6. And this guy right here is the pistol, and he does 1 damage.
Yes, and pretty much all of mine are able to survive that, but that was the knocker, so you did. He's down to 3.
Okay, so he's down to 3 damage now.
Yep.
You have a couple more moves left.
That's true.
You have 1 more guy. you can
One
move.
guy I can move. But I don't even want to move him. Jeez.
You don't have to move. Also, you do not have to move your units if you do not want to.
You can end your turn.
Oh, okay, well then pass.
Okay. So, I can move my people now, and if I want, I will demonstrate the hostage ability, or the ability to take away hostages. So, I get into range. I shoot at this one right here. So I have to roll without him rolling. I have to roll evens, or I have to roll evens to separate the hostage from the hostage taker, or I have to. If I roll an odd, I shoot the hostage. I guess that's the. I rolled a 5, so that hostage is a corpse now. I'm just blazing through these. So now we initiate the firefight.
Okay.
What did you weigh these down with?
It's all in the wrist.
So I dodged it. 'cause I'm a boss.
Yes, he dodged it. He got his training from fucking Neo. Okay, so now I can move my people because I shot, and I'm taking this hostage with me. And the whole objective is for the cops to get their people, either to eliminate all the criminals or try and get all their people back, all the hostages back. So because I'm a cop, they travel behind me. So I go with my 15. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got in. Yeah, it's a wall. See that?
I think his sniper's in the way of the door. So you have to initiate a firefight.
Yeah, I need to initiate a firefight because you cannot travel through people.
I mean, I'm not in the door.
You are though.
Yeah, you are in the door.
You're
You are in the door.
Where's this part?
I went through this part.
Yeah, so you can't.
He
go
needs to get, but this is the door
I
out.
need to get out. You're
Oh.
you're laying in the
Oh.
doorway. There's two
Oh.
ways out of here.
Yeet.
Which is a good strategy.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
so
I'm going
okay.
to shoot at him because I don't really have a choice in this situation. And
Not
my guy
really,
is
kind of.
behind me, but he's not going to be in the firefight 'cause I'm attacking him.